And it looks like we are up and on the air. Hey, April, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Are you ready for this?
I
Are
am.
you psyched and ready? We're going to talk about affiliate marketing
I am.
today. Welcome, everybody. Hello, and how the heck are you this fine day? I am Steve Dotto. I'm joined by the talented April Heavens Woodcock, and we are going to be talking today. That's working. We are going to be talking today about affiliate marketing. As you can see, I still don't have the office completely set up for video yet. When did I move? December 21st. It's been a month. It's been a month and we're not 100% set up. I'm just...
Are all your totes unpacked yet? Almost?
Yeah, all the boxes are unpacked. What's happening tomorrow is actually we're hanging our studio lights here, which is the last piece of this puzzle, and then a couple of pieces on the wall. And I'm just waiting for my nice chair to arrive, and then we'll stage the set a little bit better. But yeah, we're going to be, but I don't think we'll be doing webinars with the green screen behind us like we used to do. We'll just use this office set in the future. Looks pretty good, I think. What do you think? Looks good?
I think it looks good. Oh, you got a little extra gel today when you did that turn. I can see you got
Did
your
I
hairs?
do something? Yeah, I got a couple of hairs that are kind of, they're renegades. I had my hair cut on Friday. For I was at a wedding this weekend. My nephew got married. What a Tony affair that was. Holy cow. We were at a very kind of a very nice private club in Vancouver. And it was a spectacular wedding as far as that goes, which is intimidating for me because we're getting married in April and our wedding is going to be anything but spectacular. But it's going to be fun. Our wedding's going to be a lot of fun, and so was Tyson's. But I was the MC, so I've kind of, I always, when you're MC, you don't drink. At least when I'm MC, I don't drink, and I just was a good Uncle Steve. It was a good wedding.
Nice.
Had fun. Played the shoe game. Have you done the shoe game at the wedding? They asked the bride and groom question today, who's most likely to leave a mess in the bathroom? And then they hold up the shoe. They've each got the one shoe, and then they see how much they agree. And it was fun.
And how did they do?
I don't know. It's not a win or lose. It's the idea is to see just how much they disagree on certain things, like who's always right at the end of an argument, that sort of stuff.
Definitely me in my house.
See, that you'd hold up your shoe. Your husband might hold up his shoe, and at that point there, you might hit him with your shoe. There's always the potential. See, when shoes are in the air, there's always potential somebody's going to get hit by a shoe, which is what makes them great. Okay, what have we got today? What do we have today, Steve? We are going to be talking about affiliate marketing today, something which I have to admit I sit on the fence about. I appreciate the extra revenue, but it's one of those things that I'm so careful of because there is so much stigma attached to the whole space. So we've talked about it so many times, haven't we, April? I mean, we always dip our toe a little bit in it. There's a few products that we work with, but there's most, you have to really decide where it fits for you. So what we're going to cover today is we're going to cover both the good and the bad. We've got a pre-recorded video, as is our tradition here on Dotto Tech. So we got about a 20-minute video, and then we're going to be answering your questions because there's such a broad spectrum of affiliate marketing, but we want to make sure that you're on the right page. Even if you're not going to do content marketing yourself and try and make money as an affiliate, I think it's healthy to understand how those of us in content marketing make money from affiliate marketing, so you can determine. I think it weighs in your decision-making process on the quality of content and the value of content that's coming through the airways to you. So I think it's just something really good to be educated on, just like understanding how Facebook ads really work and all of those other sorts of things. It's gives us a healthy baseline to do.
Definitely.
Now, before we go on, a big shout out and thank you to all of our patrons. Dotto Tech supported through the generosity of many of you, our patrons, through the crowdfunding site Patreon. For a small monthly fee, or a donation, you folks keep us on the air and keep us going. So thank you very much. It was also a big week here on Dotto Tech because yesterday we dropped the first module of our new online Video Made Easy course, which is always a stressful time, getting the course out the door and getting to the end of that sale. So you would have obviously you all noticed a slightly increased email cycle from us as we were promoting the launch of the show. But we've got lots of students in the course already cruising their way through it, and it looked like the first modules seem to go without incident, which is something that April and I are certainly happy about. So I see all of there: Peter from New York and Rick from Tucson, Ricky from Dallas, no relation to Rick, I imagine, Anne from Silver Springs, and we've got David and Melody, and how many? We got 167 people, which is phenomenal because we didn't actually promote this webinar as heavily as we promoted most others because we've been promoting the online course and we didn't want to inundate you with too many emails. So that's kind of the preamble. Here's what we're going to do. a few seconds now, I will run the video. While the video is running, April and I will be in chat. Actually, I'm going to jump out of chat for a few minutes because my son came out for the wedding from Ontario, but he is about to leave, so I'm going to go down and say goodbye to my son while the video's running. Hope nothing breaks, April. You're on your own if it does. And then we will have a nice and I'm sure adventurous Q&A as we talk about some of the different aspects of affiliate marketing. So, and anybody who has any technical issues, or if you have to run away, as is our tradition here on Dottotech, the replay will be made available to you as soon as I can package it and get it out to you. We'll send you an email with the replay. It'll be available online for free for 48 hours. And after that, it's we then take it and we add it to our Webinar Wednesday archives, which are there and for the benefit of our patrons. And all of our patrons at Patreon, our $10 a month patrons, have access to now. This will be the 45th webinar in our collection of these training tutorial webinars, and we're just going to keep on doing them. Heads up, next week, we've got another Dottotech member joining us. Liz Azian, our wonderful graphic designer, is going to be joining us. We're going to be talking about building a website and the decision-making process and how you go about building a website, because we've just gone through the entire process of deciding what's going to be new on the website, deciding on the infrastructure that we're going to use to build it in, and actually rolling out the website. And I have to say, under Liz's guidance, it was far less painful than every other time I've ever done a website in my life. So Liz is a master at it. So she's going to be sharing her process with us, which is very valuable. All right. I think we can get going. Let me grab that video, cue it up, and let's get into the world of affiliate marketing. Is it a yes or is it a yuck? We will.
Or a meh.
Meh. It might be a meh. Okay. Affiliate marketing 101. Here we go. Affiliate marketing, a pathway to riches for many. Today we're going to talk about affiliate marketing, the good and the bad. We're going to explore both these kind of aspects of it and give you, hopefully, a deeper understanding of what affiliate marketing is all about, both as a consumer, if you're not going to engage in it, and also whether it's a business model that you might choose to engage in. And if you are engaging in it, maybe I'll give you some clarity on some opportunities or some issues surrounding affiliate marketing, because I'm a fence sitter when it comes to affiliate marketing. I look at kind of both sides of it, and I vacillate often between the two. So let's start making sure we're all on the same page. We understand what affiliate marketing is. And ultimately, it's when you end up using your personal influence that you've built online and your reputation in order to promote other people's products. Now, they can be a wide variety of products. Then what happens is if you recommend a product, if somebody goes and clicks on a product based on your recommendation and they ultimately end up purchasing it, you receive some form of commission on that product that was sold. So a great example is the relationship that we have here at Dottotech with the brand Thinkific, who we use for all of our online courses. But we also promote the heck out of that product because it's a product we like. But we also promote the heck out of that product because when you decide to choose Thinkific over one of the competitors, then we end up making money as well as the folks at Thinkific. Now, it's a great example, I think, because it's a product that I stand behind. It's one that we use every day, and the one that I could choose any of the products in that space, and it's the one that I choose to use. So that's just kind of one example. And the problem with affiliate marketing is there are so many different types that we can talk about. And we'll be talking about the different kind of flavors of affiliate marketing as we move along. Now, technically, just so you understand how it typically works, and it's not always the exact same, but typically when you sign up as an affiliate, you'll be quite often using an affiliate manager, a piece of software that manages your affiliate relationship. So what it does is it takes your username and your ID, and it creates unique URLs or unique identifiers for whatever product you're representing. What'll happen is you'll have a URL that when you click to it, it'll take you to the landing page for whatever product you're working on or you're promoting. But within that URL will be a unique identifier that lets them know that it's come from you. And then a cookie is dropped on the prospective customer. And as they travel through the purchase journey, if they end up buying, then you are credited with a sale. And when that happens. And so it's usually a fairly long process before you get paid, but that's technically kind of how it all fits together. Now, the types of products that you can use with affiliate marketing include things like SaaS products, which is, I think, one of the great opportunities in affiliate marketing. SaaS products, software as a service. So things like a Thinkific is a great example of a tool that works really well. The product that we're using right here now for the webinar is another software as a service, Webinar Jam, another really good opportunity for affiliate type relationships for a variety of reasons. One is the quality of the product, but also the costs involved make it worthwhile to invest your time in it and that sort of stuff. Really popular with affiliate marketing is Amazon, although it's quite a complicated landscape to deal with because Amazon deals with each country differently. And when you're online and promoting Amazon product, you all of a sudden have to figure out how to sell product into all of the different marketplaces, which gets very confusing, is quite technical at the end of the day, but is a huge opportunity, recommending books, pieces of hardware. It's something that I haven't got a lot of personal experience in. We haven't delved into very deeply, but it's something that we are looking at for the future, especially as we're doing more and more courses that incorporate hardware. Things like our video course, where people are going to be purchasing hardware. We're probably leaving some money on the table by not having people click on our Amazon affiliate link in order to purchase things like microphones and video cameras. But having said that, we also don't want it to be seen as just trying to collect every possible nickel that we can. So there's a bit of a balancing act there. But Amazon, especially people that are doing reviews and product explanations, box opening videos, that kind of stuff, is a terrific opportunity for affiliate marketing. And then there's the very popular JVs, which stands for joint venture, and the social products. And the one that I have the most experience with as far as that goes is one that I purchased, not that I used not that I was a part of an affiliate of, but one that I purchased, which was B School, which is a very popular affiliate, at least in our online space here. And it's a fairly expensive product that a lot of people do very well because there's a very rich affiliate reward attached. But the joint ventures are things where you see other people, you'll see people often in the online marketing space and the content marketing space promoting many other people's products. Something you don't typically see from us at Dottotech. You see us promote a very few products, only people that we have a really close relationship with and that we think really fit well with our customer base. But our business model and our sensibilities might be slightly different than yours and are definitely different than others who do a lot of these sort of joint ventures. But those are three examples that just kind of come to mind immediately. And actually now I'm thinking about a fourth example are the conferences and the online conferences and those sorts of things that we do. I act as an affiliate for Social Media Marketing World, which I speak at. So those are some of the different affiliate types of opportunities that we can be talking about. Now, on the positive side, affiliate marketing is a terrific way to leverage your authority. You spend a lot of time educating a community, teaching people teaching people to increase their skill level, increase their understanding. And if they are products that you end up using yourself and you can highly recommend, well, then your reputation precedes you. People respect you for what you share with them. And then it stands to reason that the tools that you recommend, or even more importantly, the tools that you use, would be a good fit for them as well. So that's the good. That's where we can act as an influencer and we can really serve both communities. If there's a product that we believe in that works well for us and we have a community that trusts us, we can lead them to the product that's going to work best for them without them maybe spending as much time on research and maybe choosing a product that's not as good a fit. So that's the best part of it. The negative side is really, it comes down to avarice. It comes down to chasing money. At the end of the day, it comes down to chasing money that you probably know you shouldn't be chasing, that you probably might not even feel as good about getting as the good side. So you're putting your reputation on the line with a product that you have little or no control over. With anytime you're selling anybody else's product. When you sell your own product, you have total control over it. But when you sell somebody else's product, you have very little control over it. And when I think about the value of the different assets that we put together in our businesses in the online and the content marketing space, a lot of people would say our mail list is our most valuable asset, and affiliate marketing leverages that asset, our mail list. But I would argue that our mail list actually isn't our most valuable asset. I would argue that our reputation is our most valuable asset. And we put both our reputation and our mail list at risk when we promote products through affiliate marketing. And so depending on how aggressive you are and how many you do, it can damage both of those. So you have to be very, very careful. Another aspect is you end up spending some of your ask equity on a product other than yours. So if I am constantly pushing another person's product, when I actually have a product to sell, my community has already spent a certain amount of money. And who knows if they have a finite budget in the space that I'm an expert in. And if they do have a finite budget, I might have encouraged them to purchase a product that I get a small commission on versus that I get the lion's share of the money if I sell it myself. So you end up spending some of your hard-earned ask equity with your community. And the fact that you have no control over their product, if there's bad service on the other person's side, on the product side that you're promoting, well, that's going to reflect on you and affect your reputation. And for the most part, I would say a substantial percentage of the time, your community is going to let you know if there's a problem. There's Steve, the piece of software that you recommended is a piece of crap. They're not following up, whatever it is. And then if you're like me, you'll spend cycles, you'll spend time tracking down the product, talking to the people you know there, so that your people are done right, so that you can get them to do right by people. Now that can end up ultimately working to your advantage, but you spend a lot of extra time for what's probably a very small amount of money. So you have to be very careful on that side. So there's lots of negative sides to affiliate marketing. And that's not even getting into when you get into the joint ventures, there's sometimes a certain seedy aspect to it that we all feel. And you feel it as soon as you see the products being promoted. Because typically you'll see a product that's being launched. Here's the most amazing software that will allow you to run Facebook ads without automatically create Facebook ads that are going to convert millions of dollars. This product is worth $5,000, but it's yours with my bonuses for $22.95. You see these kind of very hardcore pitches that come, and I was being a little dramatic with that, but we've all seen them. And I think that at the end of the day, that there's just a seedy aspect to that, and you don't want to be caught up in that. And so that taint can carry on through almost all of affiliate marketing. So you have to be careful to keep, again, your reputation as pristine as possible. When's it a good fit? When does affiliate marketing really work for you and for me? Well, when there's a natural fit, right? If you think about, and I'm going to have to work from our perspective of the Dottotech brand, when there are products that that we use, that we stand behind, that are natural, that are of an interest to the community. Thinkific is a great example. Our learning management system that we manage all of our courses from. We use it as a backdrop to teach you how to develop online courses. We obviously use it because anytime you enroll for any of our free or paid courses, we're using Thinkific to deliver our content. We're trusting them as a partner for the heart of our business revenue. So when it works well, there's a natural fit. And many of you are interested as well in finding a really good learning management tool or tool to deliver online courses. So that combination, when it fits, it's natural and it should be seamless and effortless. Issues that you need to consider. And the first issue that you need to consider as you if you're starting to look at the opportunities, some will fall naturally in your lap and you will be, I think personally I was drawn into affiliate marketing rather than went out and sought affiliate marketing. As I was doing it, I was realizing there were opportunities that I was missing by not engaging with the products that I'd chosen. But the first is you have to make sure you have a legitimate recommendation, that you're not looking for products to sell, but instead products are serving a need that your community has when you go to recommend them. That's a big point. Another thing is, can you add value? Your recommendation does add value. But is there something else that you can do? I'm going to mention Pat Flynn later on, who does he's huge on affiliate marketing. I mean, that's the core of his business. He does the podcast Smart Passive Income, and he teaches people how to be affiliate marketers as well. But he talks a lot about the value that you add by doing little tutorials or helping people make in the decision-making process. If you add value, that's something that you need to consider. One thing that I consider is when we start thinking about that ask equity, when we start thinking about the fact that I'm asking you to purchase something or recommending you purchase something and I'm only going to make a small percentage of that, is it a single purchase or is it an ongoing? Am I going to get paid in your monthly license, especially when we're looking at software as a service? When I look for affiliate as a business opportunity, I'm looking for products that you're going to sign up for month after month, and I'm going to make revenue month after month, and I'm going to grow that nest egg. So Thinkific, again, is a great example of that. But there's a lot of products. You make a recommendation, they purchase it, you get paid once, and that's it. Those I'm far less inclined to invest myself in because I want passive income. I want ongoing income, and I don't have to be working for every single nickel. Just as a business guy, I don't want to be doing that. So you're gonna want to look at what the business relationship looks like. And also the longevity of the product. Is a product that they seem to be updating? Are they staying competitive? Is the company somebody that you trust is going to be there for the long haul? Is a product that is going to have viability in the marketplace in the months and years to come? So looking for all of those aspects, you want to consider as you start looking, if you're looking from a perspective of creating affiliate opportunities within your business. So we go through my affiliate relationships. I'm just going to bring up these 4, and I don't have many more than this actually, but each one has kind of a unique aspect, just to give you some thought, some food for thought of what works, and also the decision-making process that we went through. Because one thing that obviously is a big part of this is there's an ethos attached. There's a credibility that you're going to be wanting to pay attention to. So Thinkific, we've talked a lot about. We've talked a lot about the fact that it's a natural fit that you typically, my community is interested in. It's a product that I use and I stand behind. I know the people that create the product. I have an intimate relationship with them. And so it's one that I feel strong that I can stand behind, and we're going to do well. I might get burned at some point, but I believe that these guys are in it for the long haul, and I'm in it with them for the long haul. Another tool that I look at is one called Focus at Will, which is the audio tool that helps me, that is a productivity tool. It's a very niche product, and it's quite expensive actually, but for people that it works for, it's amazing. And it works for about 70% of the people who try it that are committed to that process. So it's a niche product that I use myself. It has worked for me, but it's also one that, typically speaking, my community wouldn't discover on their own. But so I do bring value by bringing a new way of looking at things to them. And again, it pays monthly. So once you sign up, I get paid every month when people sign up for it. So it's a good investment on my side. On a completely other side of the kind of the ledger is Webinar Jam, the tool that we're delivering this webinar in right now. I don't believe Webinar Jam is the best webinar tool out there. It's the best one for me, but I don't believe there is a best webinar tool out there, and I'm very clear about that. And we act as an affiliate for Webinar Jam, not because we promote it, but because we educate people so much on how webinars work that I feel very comfortable that once you've made an educated decision based on all of the recommendations that I bring forward, that I've participated in the process. So I will not just be a Webinar Jam affiliate, but I'll actually be an affiliate for any of the webinar tools that I think are okay, that I recommend. So a Zoom and a Demio, the other tools that I think are all good tools, I'm happy to sign up as an affiliate for it, even though I don't recommend it and say this is the best tool. I do enough education in the space that I think we've earned the right to make some money back from it. That's where we sit in the webinar place, and it actually is very similar to where we sit in the in the CRM space, like with a tool like Infusionsoft, which I'll talk about in a moment. And then finally, my other affiliate relationship is with Social Media Examiner. I fly down to their show. I speak at their show. It's done a lot for me as far as a conference goes, and it's an expensive conference, but because I'm participating, I'm actually able to go on stage there and make it a better conference by my energy and my engagement. I again feel very comfortable that that's a good, solid affiliate relationship that I have. So those are kind of some of the different criteria. One, products that you just stand behind, niche products that maybe your community is not going to know about. When you really add a large value of education and understanding to help your community make a good decision, or events that you can actually influence and be a part of and make better. All of those, I feel 100% comfortable with each one of those affiliate relationships. There's some exceptions. I haven't figured out how to be a really good affiliate for Amazon yet. ScreenFlow, which is the video editing software that I'm using to record this video right now when we teach in our course, I'm not an affiliate for that. Why? Because it's a pain in the tuchus as far as their affiliate program goes, and they only pay $10 per copy. It's only $100 software. So it's not worth the effort. It's not worth me spending my equity if people say, wow, Steve, you're an affiliate for everything. I just don't bother with ScreenFlow because there's just not enough in it. And that's kind of their mistake as well. But with a $100 product, it's tough to be an affiliate that people purchase once and then they don't have to buy again. So I kind of get it. And I don't mind still recommending the product. In many cases, you can still recommend products and not be an affiliate. That adds to your credibility as well. ScreenFlow is a great example of that. And the other one is Infusionsoft. Infusionsoft actually has a very rich affiliate offering, and I've probably influenced many people to purchase Infusionsoft. But I don't actually know if Infusionsoft is the best tool. Now, we are looking again at possibly entering an affiliate relationship where we're going to add value. We're going to add the kind of value that we're talking about with others. But for 3 years now, a lot of people have been watching my videos about how to use Infusionsoft, made the decision to use it. But because I really haven't figured out, if I'm really giving them the best possible advice, that we've chosen not to be an affiliate up to this point. Something that might change in the future. But those sensibilities are the ones that kind of will occasionally keep you from entering into an affiliate relationship. Now, as I mentioned off a while back, Smart Passive Income, the show by Pat Flynn, is a great resource for this sort of stuff. And he does actually have a course where he teaches affiliate you how to make money from affiliate relationships. And he has a little ticker on his website that says how much money he makes, and he makes an inordinate amount of money with his affiliate relationships. So he's somebody that you can certainly learn from, and you can get an idea for what the potential of affiliate marketing is. It's never going to be the heart of our business here at Dottotech. I suspect for most of you, it'll never be the heart of your business. But now, as a consumer, somebody that's going and clicking on an affiliate link, knowing what happens on the other side of the equation, or as a content creator saying, I want to start making a little bit more extra money from affiliate relationships, I think you've kind of got I'm hoping that you have a better kind of broad understanding of the space, and now we can start to deal with some specific questions.
Where'd you go?
I don't know. You know what happened was the video ended, as you said, and I was clicking like mad on starting my camera and microphone again, and they didn't want to start. So I relaunched. I just refreshed the browser, and I'm back. I'm back.
All right. Well, and I don't know.
Chat. Wasn't the chat great?
It was, but like, were you there? I kept saying,
I was there the whole time.
Back?
Oh, so there was some issue with our connection here, but just in the green room, because I was there the whole time. I was chatting with you, and I was watching the chat, and I was engaged in the chat. But that was yeah. So I'm back, and my son is ready to go. The cab's coming soon to take him to the airport because Dad can't drive him.
Safe travels.
Yes, all right. Luke's on his way back to London, Ontario, England. All right. What are we going to? Oh, I've got a little bit of business to take care of. Let's fill you in on what's coming up next week and what to expect. I've just got a little slideshow here, and then we will jump into the Q&A. We got Q&A coming right up. You will receive your replay for this by the end of today. I know a lot of people were asking. Some of you had a few technical issues. Didn't seem to be too many. Although my video playback here was a little spotty today. But you're going to receive a link at the end of the day with any resources that we talk about. Now the replay will be on YouTube. And here's a tip for you. When you visit the replay link on YouTube, you can play it back at double speed. And so this 1 hour webinar will take you about a half an hour to view. You still get all of the same content, but you save some time. And it gives you time for more in your life. And so we think that's a great idea. So after 48 hours, the webinar will be pulled from public consumption, and it'll be archived for the benefit of our patrons at Patreon who make all of this possible. So quick shout out to them. And for those of you who are not a patron yet of Dottotech, let me fill you in on what it's all about. Dottotech is basically supported through the generosity of our community at Patreon. We ask $10 a month to support us, and that keeps us on air and creating content. Every week, we're committed to doing one webinar, a training webinar along this line. We look for feedback from you of the topics that you want, but we typically cover productivity and a little bit about social marketing, a little bit about video, that sort of stuff, but mainly productivity type stuff is what we cover on these weekly webinars. But their support keeps us on air. And there are perks beyond just the knowledge that your money is going to help support us and to deliver this content. We provide several additional perks, and let me tell you about them. First of all, is a discount on all of our courses. And a lot of our patrons have taken advantage of the discount on our course that we're running right now, which is Online Video Made Easy. It's a normal price of $4.99, and the patrons pay $2.50 to take access to that course. And I don't know how many we've got, but we must have like 30 or 35 patrons taking that course right now. It's a huge number of patrons in the course. So you save a lot of money there and save on all of our courses. But the other, and I think the biggest perk, is access to this growing library of wonderful content that we're creating from our Webinar Wednesday archives, where we cover everything from productivity tips like overcoming email overload to managing your digital legacy, what to do, what happens to all of your social and all of that after you die, coming up with a plan. I know it's kind of macabre, but it's something that we should be thinking about. We've got a terrific system, a terrific webinar on that. We talk about personal productivity. We talk about Facebook video. We talk, there's 45 webinars now in the archives, and this will be the 45th, excuse me. So if you value this content, if you want to be able to refresh it, go back to it, learn from it, then the archives are the place to go. So your support keeps us going. Thanks. And drop by patreon.com/Dottotech, and all of the details are there. So to all of our existing patrons, a big shout out and thank you. And to any new patrons, welcome aboard. Next week, we're going to be talking about building your website. Webinar Wednesday 46, January 31st, building your website with special guest Liz Azian, who has completely refreshed and just revolutionized the entire Dottotech graphic look. If you appreciate the graphics that we are presenting, if you like the look of our website, Liz's design skills are terrific, but not only her design skills, she's technically super competent in all of the back end and understands the process really well. She's just a wonderful manager. So she's going to be talking to us about the process of creating a website. And this last website that we created, well, to give you an idea, we launched the website while I was busy moving houses. I mean, how good is that? In the middle of our move, I was still able to, everything was so well planned that our website launched while we were in the middle of a personal move, which is, of course, chaotic time. So that is next week. And April will drop a link so that you can register for that. All right. April, let's do our Q&A now. It's time for us to answer all the questions and talk about affiliate marketing.
Okay. So let's see. All right. First, just going back here, because I think we answered some of these, but so this was answered, but I think it'd be great to get your thoughts on it. And I know Howard was connecting with you about an upcoming potential webinar, but are there any online guidelines for affiliate marketing agreements?
I don't know of any guidelines. I think it's the sort of thing that the experience, you just have to start to understand how the different players play. You mentioned that every manufacturer sets their own rules and guidelines. And unfortunately, there's not a single common interface. So typically speaking, if you are working as an affiliate or promoting a product as an affiliate, you have to sign up for their program. And there's a variety of different affiliate managers out there. Tools that we use like Infusionsoft and Entreport will manage affiliate programs, as will more dedicated affiliate product managers. But typically what happens is once you sign up, you end up with a unique identifier in the URLs that you send people to, which creates all of the tracking. And you only mostly trust it. You never feel 100% that you're getting every sale that you're deserved, and it's because there's so many moving parts in all of it. So there's always you always kind of have to hold your nose a little bit as far as the technology goes, because there's not one that is terrific to use. I would say probably the easiest. Well, actually, I wouldn't even say there isn't an easiest. I hate them all. I absolutely hate them all, but they're a necessary evil. And then dealing with the guidelines with each individual. But I will say that when you deal with a company that is serious about their affiliate programs, they will have an affiliate manager. They will have somebody who's dedicated to supporting their affiliates. That makes all the difference in the world, having a relationship with that person, because it's somebody you can call, somebody you can talk to, somebody you can share ideas with. I see you're nodding your head and agreeing, April.
Obviously I've shared with you some of my
some experiences. But for all of that, even though we act as an affiliate for other people's products, we don't offer an affiliate program for our products. And people often ask us, they say, Steve, we love your stuff. We'd love to, make some money from you. And I say, I'd love you to make money from me too, but it's too much. We don't have a team that I want to dedicate to that process. B, I just want to stay as far away from the quagmire of the kind of the cesspool that is affiliate. Now we wouldn't run ours that way, and the people that we would sign as partners wouldn't run that way. But just the taint of it is something that we want to stay away from. And I don't want to disappoint people and have issues come up that are beyond our control because something happened.
And it is a lot of work on the back end. I mean, I've worked with clients that have it, the payouts, and as they get bigger, and then the tracking. So if it's something that if you're keeping your products affordable and stuff, I think,
So if there are colleagues of mine whose products that I support and believe in, if they insist on an affiliate program and it really is easy and works, I may sign up. But for the most part, I just tell my friends, promote my products, tell people about my courses, do a joint webinar with me. I will do the same for you. So I kind of go with a quid pro quo style of affiliate marketing, which is just kind of network friends for my community, which is, I think it's fair to all of us. But that's people you have a real deep level of trust with. These big affiliate programs, like the ones Marie Folio runs for her B school, they're massive. Huge amounts of money goes into it. I've got a lot of friends that make a big part of their annual income just from somebody else's product, and I just shy away from that personally myself.
Well, and I think that's a great example of saturating the market, because you can see whatever email list you're coming on, she's going to open up B school, right?
Yeah.
So then, and it does feel spammy. Although I'll be honest, I've considered it many times, but I just haven't pulled the plug.
Well, I took B school, and they've offered me. And this year, Marie wrote me. I don't know if it was me personally or just they did it to everybody that has a certain social profile, but they offered us the ability to be one of their affiliates this year, and we respectfully declined. Right.
All right. Let's see. You answered actually by sharing there. You answered one of the other questions, whether or not we have an affiliate. Off topic. Have you decided not to make specific YouTube videos anymore?
Yes. No. Yes. Well. Oh. Yeah. We are. We have. No. We're. As a matter of fact, as soon as we're off this call, we are in a script meeting as we are about to jump back in with not just with one foot but both feet. The pause was longer than I wanted from doing YouTube videos, but necessary because we needed to come up with a system that was sustainable. Plus, we've set some really lofty goals for our YouTube channel. So we've actually hired an outside consultant to come in and to help us refresh and to look at our YouTube channel with fresh eyes. And Jeremy Vest has come onto our team, and he's been meeting with everybody and consulting with us. And Farley's walking around. He's going to walk right over top of my. Thank you.
Hey, buddy.
Hi. Yes, indeed. There he is. Sorry about that. Everyone want to say hi to Farley? Here he is. Okay, we'll say hi. There's Farley.
Farley, handsome boy.
How you doing, buddy? How you doing? He's upset because Luke's jumped in a cab and he's going, "What's going on, Steve? My best buddy." He really likes my son. All right. So where were we? So videos. So we've hired Jeremy Vest, and he's come back in and he's consulted with us, and we've looked at our entire mix, and we've refreshed our production kind of plan, our format, and so we're coming back in. So we'll be dropping videos in February. We'll be back in, and they'll be far more regular than they ever were before. And we think they're going to be of higher quality. And as I say, we've set some really lofty goals. Our next goal is we've blown through about 180,000, 170,000 subscribers. We want to hit 1 million subscribers in the next 2 years. So we've set a lofty goal. Jeremy thinks we can, so now it's up to us to see if we can do it. So
before we started today, he shared with me some of the plan, and wait till you see it. It's going to be awesome.
Yes, there'll be 3 videos per week minimum.
All right.
Plus this.
Amy is asking, as a parenting and step family coach, would it be good to be an affiliate, to have an affiliate link for Amazon so I can recommend books and they'll have a link to Amazon through me?
I think that's totally legit. A lot of people run book clubs and that sort of stuff, and they make some extra revenue from those sort of Amazon affiliates. And that's where it's completely legit. Especially if you are actually reading the books. I mean, some people will do a book club and they will send out, buy these books and then hope when they don't, and then they're reading the dust covers, right? But if you're running it through a genuine spirit, I think that's a perfect way to do affiliate type stuff, because you're researching for your community. You're finding the information for your community.
Okay. Bobby was asking about SEO. So she's heard that Google lowers your SEO when you utilize any affiliate marketing.
I'm not too sure. I think if your web page is completely filled with what are obviously affiliate links, because they'll see the IDs, right, that it's certainly you aren't as relevant in search then if they see that you're just looking as a click farm to try and get through and make purchases. But if the ratio of content versus links is reasonable, I don't think that it would hurt you that much.
All right, John's asking how long you need to be a Patreon to get the discount for courses.
Oh, you get it right away. Yeah, we trust people.
All right. Giselle is asking, can you explain how an affiliate manager example person for a specific program or software to manage all of your affiliate programs?
Can I recommend one, or can I just say what
No, she's asking. So basically, how does that affiliate manager role support the affiliate program?
The ones that have worked with me have, first of all, talked to me a lot about their product, given me access to them to be able to like technical support or marketing, so that I could have more clarity. They would be a point of contact if I had an issue. If somebody had bought a product, said, Steve, I bought this product, and they aren't standing behind the product, then I would reach out to the affiliate manager and say, hey, what of my tribe purchased? Can we make sure that they're taken care of? Run programs by them, especially when you start with some affiliate programs, you might actually build custom web pages and custom support content, making sure that all of the links are solid and kind of going through and even giving you some advice on some strategy for promoting it to help grow. You can also negotiate with them a percentage. You can say, look, I'm going to be investing this much in it, and the percentage you're offering isn't quite enough to make it worth my while. So an affiliate manager can do all of those things.
Right. I don't think you mentioned in the video too, there's different types of partner relationships and affiliate relationships. So for example, depending upon what your business is, so we do a lot on the marketing automation side. So for example, we paid to become Infusionsoft certified consultants. So we paid to become part of a program to offer services, but then we also got a partner percentage off of sales like that. So there's different types and there's a whole support system on the back end. It's not just a partner manager. You get a special hotline to when you're actually selling those pieces to your clients.
Yeah, and the more strategic and high-end the investment, the more you're going to be involved. A tool like Infusionsoft or right. Entreport, the partnership relationship is far more intimate and ongoing, and where they will expect you actually to do some training. A product like Text Expander, which is a $39 purchase or $49 right. purchase, is kind of one-off, and it's you're nowhere near as in the deep end of the pool with those sorts of people.
Right. All right. Let's see. Andre, general question. How many people with legitimate websites, not scammers or clickbait sites, can actually make pretty good money with just affiliate marketing? And is that something you would recommend or avoid?
I hear of a few that do very well with affiliate marketing. And I think some people kind of in the old traditional space still do really well in it if they have the right niche. As I say, I listen to Pat Flynn and his Smart Passive Income, which is really all about affiliate marketing, and he's done very, very well with it. But he's been very strategic about it, and he's carved out his niche, and he makes gobs of money. I don't think everybody that follows him does, And I would think that if you have I think the more narrow you go, the stronger you're going to be, and if you're in the right space with the right revenue opportunity, that you can do exceptionally well. For example, we were talking about Infusionsoft. If you really understand marketing automation and content marketing, you could do exceptionally well by setting people up in that space. But it's real content marketing. It's teaching them to make the right decision in advance and then supporting them after that decision. That's where you can make some really significant money. But it's not just easy money. It's not just posting a link on a popular website. You've got to be creating content around it, which is why You know, something like a webinar jam or webinar tools would be ones that we would focus on, making sure that we had affiliate links, because we work hard to educate our community on those topics. And so there's a fair quid pro quo to us making revenue from that, because we help people make the right decision and then make the decision that they made into the right decision if it, you know, by giving them the skills. So I think that there's real opportunity, but far more important is the topic than the product. What area are you going to support? What do you bring expertise to? Once you've figured that out, then you can find products within that space that you can support, that you're willing to stand behind. And that's where the opportunity lies. But I don't think it's an easy path to riches. We look at it as incremental income, not as our base income, for sure.
Well, and I think you brought up another point, is that you never want to put all your eggs in one basket in an affiliate marketing or a partner. You really need to do the research and kind of make sure it's a good fit in line with your business, but never put all your eggs in one basket.
If they change the rules, if they get sold, if they come up with a bad product, if they blow up, if they set somebody on fire and their reputation goes to hell in a handbasket,
right?
You're basically you're basically planting your garden in somebody else's soil. So you've got to be careful with that.
And that really does happen. I was part of and I still am part of a partnership for a long time, and revenue had built up over time, and the company got bought out, and within, 3 months, they changed the entire program, and there was businesses that just built their business on this partnership, and it was terrible for them. I felt terrible for them. So definitely it does happen.
And that is a constant problem.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. I hope you'll offer a new YouTube course once you get the bugs worked out. I've heard lots of negatives about some of the things YouTube is doing. They may be justified, but it looks complicated.
Yeah. I'll actually be talking. I'm going to be joining Mike Stelzner this week on his Social Media Examiner talk show on Friday morning to talk about those changes. I'm on the fence. I don't think those changes are horrible. I think that they're being kind of blown out of proportion. They do hurt small publishers, but small publishers weren't at the point where they were making money yet. They make it a little bit harder for small publishers to grow. That's the issue for me.
All right. Can you elaborate on B School? What is it?
Well, B School is Marie Forleo's 6-part or 7-part course on online marketing, basically teaching you to be a content marketer, to create a website, to create online courses, sell them, to do what we do kind of here on Dottotech. What you see a lot of our colleagues do, to build a business like mine, like Sue Zimmerman's, like John Luma, those sorts of people. John Lee Duma, these sorts of things, maybe using a podcast, maybe using video, maybe using a blog to create content, to build a community, to sell digital products of some sort, ultimately, for the most part.
All right. What's the best way to migrate the appearance of having been bought, quote unquote, by a company, or otherwise being disingenuous with recommendations for affiliate products?
That is such a great question. And it is such a challenge. And it's something April will confirm. That's something that I worry about all the time. We get offers every day, not every day. We get offers every week to be paid to promote a product, and it's tempting. I think if you consider your reputation to be the most valuable asset you have, and so you treat it with respect, that will carry through to your community, and they will recognize that you treat your opinion and you treat your recommendations with respect, and you will engender trust as a result of that. And if you're upfront, if you say, you know what, we make money off this product, we don't make, and if you're upfront about it, and you don't try and cloud it, and if you're not recommending every single product coming down the line, if you pick and choose products that you actually use, that you can stand behind, and there's a reason that you decide to support them. We are being paid off to a certain extent. There's no doubt about it. But we have to make a living. I mean, we're in an advertising world. Advertising gets paid for one way or the other. So I don't think anybody begrudges people their affiliate commission. As a matter of fact, I've had many people write to me and say, Steve, are you an affiliate for this product? Because I'm buying it, and based on your recommendation, I want to make sure you're rewarded. And God bless them. Those are wonderful emails to get, because it means that Those people that are doing it get it, and they recognize the value that you've brought to the table. And that's a great situation to be in.
But you brought up a key point. If you use the product, then you're more likely to be able to recommend it, not just recommend it because they're hanging 50% over your head that you're going to get commission.
Yeah. So I don't want to hold us up as this paragon of the bestness in this space. But, you know, when you see us use a product, we really use the product, and you see that we know how to use the product and we understand it, and it's obviously woven into the fabric of our business. And so then it's pretty easy to recommend it, right? Because, and we often say, we don't know if it's the best. We don't know if it's best. There's just too many options out there, and we aren't in the business of just testing to determine and you know, benchmarking every product. But if we can make a product work for us and the reasons that it worked for us, then you can learn from that as well. And I think people, it's going to take some time to engender that trust, to build the point where people know you well enough. But that's what this is all about. That's what these online communities, that's what these webinars that we do are all about, is providing constant value to a community generates the relationship that builds the trust.
What are your thoughts on being able to do well with high-end products from Amazon?
Amazon requires a fair bit of technical clarity, I think, in order to make it really work as an affiliate, if you're going to be doing it big time. Because what you have to do is you have to set up you have to set it up for every country that Amazon's in. Amazon's got a system where you can create these super codes where they will find the same product in Amazon UK, Amazon Canada, Amazon in the States. But when you start promoting high-end products on Amazon, there's no guarantee that they sell it in all of the countries that you might be selling it in. So there's all these issues that can come down the pipe. Having said that, Amazon itself is a social network now as much as it is a retail site, because it's the comments, it's the suggestions, it's the reviews on Amazon that help people make the buying decision. So people are looking to be influenced in Amazon from that point. So I would think Amazon that you could do very, very well with it. And I know a lot of my colleagues do. Brooks Duncan, who we deal with on our paperless office course. Brooks has done very well as an Amazon affiliate because he follows and knows everything about every scanner that was ever created, and he talks about them, and he's the go-to resource, and he's got links, and he does very well with it. But he puts the work in, so it can work, but it is not just. Unfortunately, I think with that space, you don't have to be just an expert on your topic area. You have to learn to become an expert on Amazon itself as well.
All right. Frederick is asking, what are the legal rules around disclosing affiliate relationships? Are there any ramifications for not disclosing?
I think there increasingly are, as a result of, and actually somebody was commenting here about Legal Shield, and there's going to be a webinar that one of our, who was it? Was it Howard? Was going to be putting on about this. About a year ago, there was in social media, there was a huge furor over the Fire Festival, was it called? Where all of these social influencers posted that they were going to this festival on an island that was basically a total scam. But they were all paid to talk about the fact they were going to be there. And a lot of them are facing legal ramifications right now, and their reputations have been devastated as a result. And these are entertainment type, very high social influencers mainly on Instagram. But it's brought into focus the responsibility that people have for disclosure, because none of them said, I'm being paid by this event in order to promote it. And none of them even said, I'm being comped into the event. They just kind of said, this is going to be awesome, I'll be there type thing. So those rules have all, and I'm not, based on jurisdictions, I don't know what all of the laws are, but maybe Howard's going to be covering that. But it certainly has gotten to the point that all influencers was a shot across all influencers' bows to properly disclose things in the future.
All right. Have you heard of?
I can see Howard nodding his head. Yes.
Have you heard of this? I've recently gotten invites to purchase products on Amazon, show proof of purchase, write a review, and get paid via PayPal for doing a review. I've done this just once and got paid. Now my mailbox is inundated. that sounds terrible. Like, so do you want me to read it again?
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah.
I just, so that's the whole fake review thing. And I'm sure it's not a fake review, but now they're paying people to leave good reviews. So that's terrible.
It doesn't surprise me. So, that's where, people, and some people are going to take advantage. And that's where you just kind of have to let your own morality guide you.
True.
If it feels wrong, it's probably wrong.
All right. Kent is asking if you have any experience being an affiliate of Constant Contact.
No, I don't. Someone I know very well does.
I do. I've been actually a partner of Constant Contact since their partner program started. And it's evolved over the years. And last July, when they got bought out from Endurance, actually, I guess a little while ago, the partnership changed. I think it's a good program. They have lots of learning resource materials. They do have dedicated partners that are assigned to you, and they have partner managers that are always there to ask questions. And when you're supporting your clients, and if there's a question, you have a direct line in. So there's a lot of opportunity there. It's changed from when I started. And, I think, again, it goes back to like a lot of these software companies and email software companies offer these types of programs, but I highly recommend just kind of diversifying and really, finding the products that you like, but definitely not saying that all you use is Constant Contact, no MailChimp, no iContact, no these other platforms, so you can be that much more educated in sharing it with your clients and offer different resources.
Thank you.
That's good.
John's pointing out that for those affiliate the Amazon reviews, that they pay the price and shipping to the people. They don't ask for a good review, they just ask for review. And I get that. I can see that. And so it's going to be up to you to determine whether or not how well you're going to write that review. And I imagine that there's some disclosure that you didn't pay for it. And again, if you feel comfortable, if you feel that that's appropriate, you do it. But if some voice in the back of your head says, I don't feel right about this, then chances are you're not going to be able to make it sound right. And there's a reason that I think that we have the angels on our shoulder telling us what to do. Good.
All right. We're getting here to the end. So one of the let's see. Have you heard of kit.com? It's a good play for affiliates.
No, haven't heard of it.
I did drop a blog earlier, and I'll drop it again. There was on Forbes, there was a great blog article that listed like the somebody's top 10 opinion of ways that you can use.
And we'll include a link to the recently because he's launching a course on it. But Pat Flynn did a really nice series of podcasts about his most successful affiliate programs and the reasons that they're successful. And I found that quite illuminating and quite candid, as you'd expect. So we'll put that in as well. He's, if you are interested in kind of into mining deeper into this space, that's a really good resource for that.
Let's see. Somebody had asked for the online video made easy Patreon information. If you just email me at info@dottotech.com, I can send you the link.
You can actually just drop the link as a private message in here too.
Yes. That would be
the easiest way. Good. And I see, okay, so I'll just continue to look through, and there was a few others. Somebody asked about links. What did they say about links? Don't know where. Oh, that's the tool. Yeah, thank you, Sylvia. The Amazon One Link tool. And what you have to do with that is you have to sign up as an affiliate in each and every constituency that you plan to promote. And then the link tool will combine them all when you do reviews and stuff. It's what we're working on. And actually, I got Liz, poor Liz. It's what we're looking at doing for our hardware recommendations in Steve's Toolkit, as a way to monetize that. So it's I'm not, certainly. We're going to be playing in that space, in some of that space as well. Oh, there is. Naomi asked if I missed if you use different affiliate tracking programs. Just yes or no is okay. I saw the block. Each affiliate program itself determines the tracking. It'd be super if there was, maybe somebody knows of one. It would be lovely if there was a dashboard that unified all of your affiliate things. But It's kind of like social networking before there was social dashboards. You have to log into each affiliate program to see how you're doing with each affiliate program. And that, that's, if you've invested a lot in them, in promoting a product, that can be a lot of work on your time, and in a pretty big time vampire taken away from your other productivity. So it's something to consider. How many of the programs you're in, and every one of the programs of the affiliate managers. What have I got here? I've got actually, I'll just look up some of them as I'm speaking, because every one of them has its own unique interface, and they take a lot of time to figure out. How many do I have here? I'm just looking in my folder, because I've got a folder of all of my affiliate programs under web logins, affiliate programs. Oh, there's one Network Direct, and there's ones for Deal Guardian is one, and Share a Sale is another one, and AvantGate is another one. And each one of them is different and takes a lot of time to kind of figure out how to use. It's been a big challenge. Oh, look, I'm in my email. Andrew just edited his pledge. Welcome, Andrew. Thank you. He just increased. I think he wants to buy the course. Good.
All right. Let's see. Any experience? No, I don't see any more questions on the questions side, and I was skimming chat here.
Excellent.
So making sure.
Good.
I think we are.
Thanks, Keith. I'm looking forward to, and Howard, make sure you drop that email to April, and we'll connect. Howard is with the Legal Shield, which I've been following here in Vancouver a little bit. They certainly seem to be an interesting and a useful service especially for small businesses like ours. So I'd be happy to participate and help out with that. Good. Taxes. Oh, Ron asked taxes. It's your responsibility to declare all of your taxes. I know Revenue Canada has asked PayPal, informed PayPal that they're going to be looking at all of ours. And we, as Canadians, I can only speak from Canadians, we have to do there's a form that we have to fill out with all of the affiliate programs that declares that you're going to pay taxes in your country of origin.
All right.
There it is. Oh, there it is. The ARC lady, Diane, put it in. It's the what is that?
It's the 10. It's a 1099.
1099. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
But yeah. Good. All right. That's it. Are we at a wrap?
I think we are.
Unbelievable. We're actually almost on time today. It's just 11 o'clock.
Never happens.
I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you enjoyed today's webinar and learned a lot. I learned a lot, got me thinking, and that's it. I don't have a good wrap.
I think you covered a ton. I think you covered a ton, and I think everything that you covered comes down to doing your research before because it can affect your name and it can affect your brand.
And there's no free lunch. There's no magic bullet to making a fortune online. We all have to work hard. And that's what we're doing. That's what Webinar Wednesday is all about. It's us working hard and enjoying our time with you. It doesn't always seem like work with this community. We really appreciate you folks so much. So with that,
thank you.
Thanks so much. Check for the replay coming down the pipe. To anybody that signed up for Patreon today, thank you so much. To our existing patrons, we appreciate it. We'll see you next week when we're going to be talking about designing a website. In the meantime, drop by at Dottotech, take a look at Liz's handiwork, and I'm sure that you'll appreciate next week's webinar all that much more. Till next time, have fun storming the castle.
Have a good day.